With NATO reinforcing its eastern flank and Russia deploying heavily to the front, the largest gathering of steel beasts since the Cold War is underway. The discrepancy on the battlefield is stark. Western nations are fielding multi-million-dollar, 70-ton digital apex predators, while the Russian military is pulling retired 1960s-era relics out of Siberian storage to plug the gaps. We are witnessing a direct collision between two incompatible military philosophies. Mapped on a matrix, the horizontal axis tracks cost and complexity, while the vertical tracks deployed volume. Russia spans the extremes, the high-complexity, low-volume T-14 Armata versus the maximum volume, zero-complexity T-55. NATO platforms like the Abrams sit middle right, prioritizing technological precision over massive fleet volume. Understanding the future of European security comes down to answering one brutal question. In a multi-year war of attrition, does high-tech survivability outlast cheap, replaceable volume? NATO doctrine is built entirely around human capital. The engineering focuses on perfect technological outcomes and preserving highly trained crews over raw numerical mass. The American Abrams utilizes hardened, depleted uranium armor arrays and a trophy active protection system that intercepts incoming rockets and anti-tank missiles mid-flight to ensure crew preservation. Germany's Leopard 2A6 achieves similar results through precision. By pairing an extended L-55 smoothbore cannon with advanced fire control systems, the crew achieves a first-round hit probability exceeding 95%. Britain's Challenger 2 pushes survivability even further. Wrapped in Dorchester armor, this platform holds a unique record. It has never lost a crewed vehicle to enemy fire in combat. However, maintaining these 73-ton digital architectures in muddy, frozen terrain creates a massive logistical footprint. They require a continuous supply chain of specialized parts, fuel, and heavy recovery vehicles to stay operational. Replacing a destroyed Western tank takes years of specialized manufacturing. Because the production lines are so narrow, each existing hull is a precious, high-risk asset. The strategy is designed to win tactical engagements and bring soldiers home alive. What the Alliance lacks is the sheer numerical depth to easily absorb catastrophic fleet losses. Russia operates on the exact opposite logic, prioritizing mass, continuous production, and technology that is good enough to get the job done. Instead of building entirely new fleets, they upgrade decades-old designs. Adding modern thermal sights and reactive armor to 1970s-era T-72 and T-90 hulls keeps them numerically dominant on the battlefield. The fatal trade-off is interior geometry. To keep the tank's profiles small, ammunition is stored in a carousel directly beneath the crew. If an incoming anti-tank round penetrates that armor, it strikes the ammunition carousel and almost always results in a completely catastrophic detonation. Despite those losses, the industrial capacity remains unbroken. Factories in places like Nizhny Tagil run around the clock, allowing fresh T-72 B3Ms to roll straight off the assembly line to replace destroyed units. Russia did try to pivot to a Western-style technological leap with the T-14 Armata, which features a fully isolated crew capsule and an unmanned turret, but the platform has been a failure. Crippled by cost overruns and reliability issues, Russia has managed to field fewer than 20 combat-ready hulls, rendering the tank tactically irrelevant. Russia's true strategic threat lies in a fatalistic doctrine that accepts massive mechanical and human casualties while maintaining industrial output. That acceptance of attrition explains why decommissioned Cold War relics are being pulled from deep storage and dumped onto active front lines. These T-62Ms and T-55s are effectively mobile steel coffins against any modern NATO weapon system. There is a brutal financial math at play here. Russia can deploy an obsolete, replaceable tank for a fraction of what it costs a defender to use a precision-guided anti-tank missile to stop it. The reappearance of T-55s acts as a calculated attritional weapon designed to bankrupt NATO's supply of expensive guided munitions. Regional actors and highly specialized vehicle classes are shifting the armored balance of power. Poland has bypassed traditional European supply chains with a $13 billion procurement of the South Korean-designed K2 Black Panther, a tank utilizing AI-assisted target tracking. By deploying hundreds of these K2s alongside their upgraded PT-91 Twardys, Poland is achieving massive numerical depth without sacrificing technological superiority. Russia's specialized BMPT Terminator is a purpose-built tank support vehicle mounting twin 30mm autocannons and missile launchers, designed specifically to hunt down anti-tank infantry. The Terminator forces a new tactical problem on the Alliance. as NATO currently possesses no direct heavy armor equivalent designed for suppressing infantry in urban terrain. These regional disruptors prove the doctrinal war is constantly evolving, forcing both sides to adapt to entirely new classes of armored threats. The conflict is a grinding battle between precision survivability and expendable volume. This flowchart maps how doctrines process combat. An incoming threat approaches. On the NATO path, sensors intercept it. The crew survives, but expensive rearming creates logistical strain. On the Russian path, the hull and crew are destroyed. However, industrial volume immediately dispatches a replacement. NATO invests billions to preserve its highly trained operators. Russia treats both its vehicles and its citizens as expendable ammunition. In modern armored warfare, there is no best tank in a vacuum. Victory ultimately depends on whether precision technology can destroy the enemy before the enemy's cheap mass exhausts the technology.